I wanted to get to Meghan Markle because there was an extraordinary thing that happened that relates, hello, to our parody of the absurd With Love Meghan Netflix show. You and I got together and we did it much better, if I do say so
Agreed.
myself, than the original, making fun of that absurd atrocity that Netflix foisted upon us. And what we discovered, you and I, while we were making one pot chicken from Meghan Markle's stupid Netflix show, is that she stole it from Martha Stewart. The recipe was identical with like maybe one sprig of something that was different, but it was all but identical to Martha Stewart's one pot pasta. We made it, wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. And I think it
And
wasn't bad because it came from Martha Stewart.
exactly, somebody who actually knows what she's doing in the kitchen. So Meghan Markle and Martha Stewart met. They met recently, and in a People interview dated August 3rd, Martha Stewart said she overheard Meghan Markle at a dinner party recently talking about a private family reunion she had with King Charles with Harry when they went over there. And Martha said she talked about it. She just gotten back and she talked about it. And that's the comment in which she said it's very hard to transition from a princess into a homemaking professional. Okay, like not everybody can do it. And Martha doesn't. She doesn't spew shit. Like she gives it straight. And so then the Duchess of Duplicity couldn't stand it. She was so pissed that Martha had taken a shot at her and told everybody that Meghan was mouthing off about her visit with the king, that she had her people, somebody contact, well, it was in the Daily Mail, yes, and report that, quote, Martha must have been confused because Meghan was not seated anywhere near Martha. And then the Daily Beast reported on this saying, Meghan did something incredibly stupid here. She seems to have gotten the host of the party to call up People magazine and say that Martha's account was simply untrue and that Meghan did not talk about her European vacation other than to say the family had a great time. Worse, they called Martha confused, implying that Martha, 85, is a dotty old lady. And the position here is that this is incredibly stupid, writes Tom Sykes of the Daily Beast, because Martha's not going to take well to that. And though she may be 85, she's sharp as a tack. And this is not the way. But Meghan can't have anything written about her without filing a lawsuit, threatening a lawsuit, having her people call, issuing some nasty bar back, even if it's an 85-year-old who said something very innocuous about her. She can't stand it. Think about this. In 2006, $20,000 equaled roughly 33 ounces of gold at spot price. At today's prices, those 33 ounces would be worth about $165,000. That's why many smart Americans diversify a portion of their savings into precious metals. And that's why you should consider buying gold from Birch Gold Group. For thousands of years, gold has been a store of wealth. And today it's a crucial part of any balanced strategy. Even better, Birch Gold can help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered retirement account in gold. Just text MK to the number 989898 to receive your free info kit on gold. There's no obligation, just useful information. With an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and tens of thousands of happy customers, let Birch Gold help you diversify with gold. Now that's peace of mind. Again, text MK to 989898 today.
She is her own worst enemy. I completely believe Martha Stewart's version of events because her version of events, Martha wasn't, she made pains to say, listen, I don't know Meghan. I didn't even really speak to her. We weren't seated near each other, but this is what I heard. And this is in direct contravention of the King's edict about that meeting. And it is, it also kind of is this nice distraction. This is a controversy I feel Meghan wants because she wants us to forget things that are very recent and much more of an obscenity, such as taking a photo of Harry and the children on what looks like their way to visit Diana's grave. Disgusting.
100%.
Disgusting.
It did. That's what it was. I know somebody who's got an inside connection there. And that person confirmed for me that's exactly where they were. If they were like, this is them on their way to Diana's grave. The one thing that the owner of the estate, Diana's brother, did not want them to do not publicize anything around the grave. But she's a disaster tourist who couldn't help herself.
She's such a ghoul, Meghan. She's such a ghoul. And she's a child. With Meghan Markle, don't say the thing you don't want her to do. Don't give her ideas because she will do it. She will. And by the way, we've all dropped what was a major talking point mere months ago. Hey, go talk to your father, okay? Who's lost half of his leg. It was amputated and he was begging from his hospital bed. I would just love my daughter to call me. She's got ice in her veins. She's a reptile.
Yeah, she's not going to go see anybody's father unless he has a crown on his head. That's the father she's willing to spend time with, not somebody with half a leg. Ew. Meghan Markle's not going to be seen with that. Gross. That doesn't elevate my status. Not like being with the king, which is something I can package and photograph for Netflix.
Meghan, she won't even bother to open a store-bought bag of pretzels, decant it into another plastic bag of pretzels, and send it to her father as a get well gift. She cannot be bothered. No, she's and what I love too is this report now that Harry and Meghan are openly discussing issuing a formal apology to the king and what they may take responsibility for and what they may not. And, you know, again, why the mainstream media won't just draw the direct correlation. Those two seem to be out of money. Harry's on the hook for a $63 million lawsuit he launched and lost. He launched it against all best advice, and he lost. And I also think this is why we're seeing more sniping through the likes of People magazine and the Daily Beast rather than the threats of lawsuits. They simply can't afford it anymore. So now they really want back in, and they're willing to play nice just when they need millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to survive.
It's very sad to me, though, because I think the king is going to allow it. I think he's going to let him back in because he's a dad. You know, he's a dad before he's a king. And, you know, I've seen it time and time again where the parents are softer when it comes to their children. It's a sweet thing, really, if you think about it. You know, the parents, they love their kids. They want to be connected to their kids. They want to be connected to their grandkids. The siblings, less so. They see the abuse that one sibling has foisted on the whole family, and in particular, an aging, not well father, in this case, the King of England, and they're less forgiving. And I think that's why Prince William is a hard no on letting these two back in. But I think the king is going to allow it. And right now he's in charge. And it's just going to be incredible to see them try to go back over there and re-ingratiate themselves as royals in a country they called racist, right? How are they going to spin this magical turnaround where the family is racist, they said, the country is racist, and they were so nasty that they actually were telegraphing they might not love their children if they were too dark. And on top of that, when Meghan Markle was allegedly suicidal, they didn't want to get her any help. Like, how do you walk back in and be like, just kidding, we're fine, we're good, I love them?
It's really, it's like truly unbelievable. It's truly incredible. Charles is, I think, you know, I think Diana had it right all those years ago in that Panorama interview with Martin Bashir, which was problematic for many reasons. I mean, we now know she was duped into it, but I think she told the truth when she said Charles was not up to the top job. And at the time it was written off as, you know, a woman scorned trying to, you know, knife her ex-husband who left her for another woman. But I think she knew him, and I think she knew exactly right. He did not have the strength or the spine. You know, Harry and Meghan have done nothing short of attempt to bring down the British monarchy. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to destroy it. Those two stew and marinate in rage and resentment. And I completely think William is in the right here. I think William also knows the resentment and the jealousy that Meghan harbors towards Catherine, Princess of Wales. Every time Catherine does something, wears something, issues a photograph, Meghan single white females her. It's beyond
Yes.
creepy.
Thanks for watching this clip. If you're new here, subscribe. We got a whole lot more goodness where that came from. Would love to hear your feedback. You can email me too, Megyn, Megyn, at megynkelly.com, or just leave a comment below. But join the community by becoming a subscriber. We really, really value your input and your support. We may not always agree, but we are always going to talk about it and respect. No BS, no agenda, no fear.